teams, because on one end you've got the Tennessee Wraith Chasers, 3 guys, big, tough guys.
My name's Chris. I got some investigators with me. We got Porter down here crouched. Hidden Tiger, crouching investigator. We got Doogie over here. We're good friends. We're just here to communicate with you. If you want to come out so we can get your picture, we'd really appreciate it.
Well, Team Tennessee Wraith Chasers are on the 3rd floor in Zone 2.
Camera here, I kicked. Oh, did you hear that?
Oh.
Where was that at?
Sounded like...
Shh. Shh.
It's back down that way where we're going. What are you doing over here?
Apparently, Tennessee Wraith Chasers are hearing disembodied voices or talking, and they're unable to debunk it at this moment. Did I just get an English accent? What the?
That's right, Mike. They found something really interesting.
I think I'm bloody possessed by an Englishman.
Okay, buddy. You want to race me back to the meter? Okay, on 3. 1, 2. Beat me to that meter on 3, okay? 3. Not so quick, are you?
Doogie's more of a short distance runner, apparently.
Hey, Nellie. Thought I heard maybe you talking earlier. You trying to tell us that you want us to come in? Yes.
I got the chilies. I do too.
Nellie? Oh, it just went up to 1.1.
That's where she died, right there, curled up.
Yep.
Nellie had dementia. She was restrained several times because she would upset some of the other patients. She actually died in this corner right here.
Nellie? Lay this right here beside you, darling.
How would you like it if I laid on your bed? Can I lay down here? What if I just take a little nap here?
They say, Dave, that Nellie really liked young guys, and the way that he's laying up there on that bed. Look at, wow, okay, different camera angle, please. Guys, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back.
No tenting, no tenting.
Jeez, you're really trying to get Nellie, aren't you? I would say keep an eye.
Are they getting interaction?
Got a millimeter right now.
Hey, that's what you got to do to attract Nellie. You just get in the bed and spread your legs.
Topic, we've got Doogie Howser, MD, has now put on a doctor's jacket and a stethoscope. He's become a trigger object. The reunion episode you've been waiting to see. Doogie Howser, paranormal investigator.
I hate to say it, but he hasn't aged well.
No.
Dr. Doogie in the house.
Dr. Doogie in the house. Paging Dr. Doogie.
This is Dr. Doogie. Can I be of service to anyone in here today? You need your checkup. I will be your doctor today. Don't be afraid to talk because I'm wearing a white coat. I'm here to help.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm getting some stuff.
Hey, I got a door here moving. Hold on.
3 minutes left. Let's go out with Tennessee Wraith Chasers.
Quit being a chicken.
Oh. Shh. Did you hear that?
Yes, I had heard that.
That was like...
Big time right here.
Where was it at?
It came from down. I know everything we've ever heard has come from this area of the hospital.
All right.
Come on, give us a shout. One more, whatever you got to say it.
All right, judges, Dave, we got 9 seconds left. I'm gonna sound the siren. Cover your ears.
Chris is up here.
Booyah!
What's going on, teams? How was round 1? Yeah, we can see the sheen going down your face. This is Dave Schrader, my chief judge.
This is the time to shine. You have 2 hours left. Make the best of it.
Before we begin round 2, we're gonna show you something. Tennessee Wraith Chasers, you guys are headed to Zone 1. This was captured by an external paranormal group of some really creepy laughing. Listen to this.
White hair.
I'm sorry.
White hair.
I'm sorry.
EVP session 5. We're down in the ER. All right, guys, we got this ovulus started. Let's let it warm up. Okay. Buddy, are you in here with us? Shock. Buddy was bitten by copperheads.
Yeah,
He died of anaphylactic shock.
he did.
Pretty creepy place, man.
You call me a witch?
7? You called 7?
7 earthworms. Buddy was bitten by copperheads.
Yeah,
He died of anaphylactic shock.
he did.
They discovered that he had baby copperheads in his pockets, which bit the heck out of him, and he did pass away in the ER.
Lay down the floor. Let's see.
Well, can you see it? Make sure you can see what it
I'm gonna
says.
get on it.
Come to that thing. Look here. Look what I've got for you right here. I got you some cool man shades. Check this out, buddy.
You think you'd investigate with these guys?
You know what? I'd be happy to.
You think you could teach them a thing or two?
It might teach me something, brother. None of us know it all.
Buddy, come over here and tell us, how many earthworms have you captured?
7? You called 7?
7 earthworms. What'd you do with those 7 earthworms? Did you put them in your pocket? What does it say?
Stones.
Stones.
Buddy, were you looking under stones for earthworms?
Seam?
Did they seem like earthworms, buddy? What were they really?
Just talk to us now, guy.
It's a good point. So far, they've gotten shock and stones. Did he have anaphylactic shock? Was he allergic to the venom? And now it's saying stones. Was he looking under stones? You start getting into these details, maybe you'll get the interest more drawing in from the spirit.
It's almost like a paranormal speak and say. We've seen it work phenomenal in some locations.
All right, kids, you can come with us. We're just going out here to look at this pretty red car.
There's a car that's in there that was owned by Jim, the maintenance worker.
There's an actual car.
A physical car, an actual real car
in one of the
building.
hallways of the hospital.
And actually, the car was parked out front and started getting abused. So to protect it, he actually pushed the car into the building and became obsessed with this car.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimbo.
Man, that's a fine car. You don't want these kids around it, do you? You had a soft spot for this car. Tell us about it. Tell us about this car.
Lose? Lose what?
Lose engine?
Car lost the engine?
The car doesn't run. It never did run. And those are the only 2 words they're getting so far.
Hey, Jimmy. Come down to hang out with you, brother.
You got 20 minutes left in round 2. Doogie's by himself in the basement from Tennessee Wraith Chasers. So let's see if he can further communicate with possibly the spirit of this maintenance guy who took his own life.
This is a pretty creepy place, man. Very creepy. Tag that, I heard something. I'm not for sure what it was, but catching footsteps right now. Catching footsteps right now. Not sure exactly where they're coming from. Maybe behind me. It's a little creepy when you're standing in the dark and you hear footsteps coming from somewhere, but you don't know exactly where.
Ron, do you like Doogie?
I get a kick out of Doogie. I like all 3 of these guys, to be honest with you.
All 3 of them?
Why do you like him?
All 3.
All 3.
I see a lot of Ron Fabiani and Doogie. You know what I'm saying?
Do you?
Good-looking kid.
Yeah. Good looking kid.
Back, let's bring in Tennessee Wraith Chasers.
Now it's Tennessee Wraith Chasers' turn to present their evidence.
Did you guys capture any audio evidence?
Yes, we did.
You got 2 clips to present to us. Porter, tell us the first clip.
We were on the 3rd floor, so we set up the millimeter, and Doogie challenged what we thought was a child spirit.
When he raced the spirit?
All 3 steps.
3. Hey, I don't know how big the kid is.
Doogie began to count off 1, 2, 3, and right after he says 1, before 2, we called a voice. 1, 2, 2.
I don't know if there's a word there. I don't know if there's just an exhale or what it is, but it sounds very, very, very young.
Dave?
What do you think you guys are hearing?
They think too. I just think it's a child speaking. I can't really discern what it's saying.
The first thing I heard was the number 2. I think it's playing back with you and answering.
Oh, you think
Yeah,
it's
very
repeating
useful.
him saying
Well, no,
2?
he says 1, and it sounds like the kid goes 2, and then he says 2.
Play it again.
2. 2.
The problem is that once you hear someone say 1, then you are psychologically predisposed to hear the number 2 next.
That's why I agree with
So I again could not say that it says 2, but I agree that it sounds like a child's voice.
Porter, did you capture a second piece of audio evidence?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
This was on a solo session where Doogie was in the basement.
Must get awful lonely staying down here in this basement by yourself. Come to this recorder and talk.
What are you guys hearing there?
In my opinion, the first thing that I picked up was what's happening. Kind of like, what's happening?
I think what's being pronounced is a matter of opinion, you know,
Right.
and speculation, of course, like all of this is.
It certainly does sound like a male voice, separate from your voice. I think it'd be hard-pressed to say it's definitely paranormal, but nor do I have any alternative explanation, so I think it's a real potential.
Did you capture any visual evidence?
Yes, we did. This was caught on another static cam. We'd set the cam up into the hallway, away from where we were, facing down the hallway toward the ER. This light that we captured, we couldn't really make out where it came from. You're going to see it right beside the tricycle there.
There.
Whoa.
You know, the only thing I can say is, you know, you see how shiny the floor is, and it looks exactly like an IR light reflection.
It's interesting because it almost appears as though it's in front of the seat. It appears to actually obscure part of the seat, which would suggest that it has dimensionality and full parallax, which would mean that it were some type of a three-dimensional object in space.
That's what I was...
I'm impressed by that.
I am
I'm
too.
fairly
I am
impressed
too.
by that.
Tennessee Wraith Chasers, Office of Paranormal Studies. Thank you very much, teams. You may be released. Allow us to deliberate, and we will call you back shortly with our decision. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Well, teams, here we are. You ready to hear who won Paranormal Challenge?
Tell us. Ready.
Before I announce a winner, I want to thank the judges this week. Ron Fabiani, Dr. Nichols, my chief judge, Dave Schrader. Dave, would you like to say anything before I announce a winner?
I got to tell you, in the final analysis today, the winning team only won by 2 categories. So I want to thank you very much for bringing your A game and doing the best you could.
With that said, the winner of Paranormal Challenge, Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, is... Tennessee Wraith Chasers.
Yes.
Congratulations, guys.
Man, that's awesome. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
We are just stoked beyond belief.
Feeling awesome, man. I mean, we come in, we do what the Wraith Chasers do, and we hunt some ghosts.
The other team done great, so, I mean, congrats to them.
We worked really hard, but the judges were right.
You really did an awesome freaking job, right? Be proud. There it is. Look at those smiles. Do you see those smiles? Do you want to have a smile on your face? Do you want to come in one of these haunted locations and go in front of a panel of judges and see what your team can do?